second chamber there was a large sphinx in the middle. They had heard stories about sphinx. A sphinx would give you riddle and if you couldn't find the correct answer, you would be dragged down to the underworld. As Caltech reached out to touch the sphinx, it opened its eyes. The sphinx were Gillard, the book with all the power granted by the high priest. Caltech and Bahidi answered all three correctly. Then the sphinx opened its mouth, and the papyrus scroll was sticking out from it. They returned to the book to Fenuku. I'll tell you the way out, but first you must promise to do one more favor for me, said Fenuku. He wanted them to close the coffin for him. In that way, his funeral will be completed. We promise that we will close the coffin secretly. Don't worry, said Caltech.
Fenuku thanked them and told them to push 2 gold patches simultaneously at the end of the corridor. Caltech and Bahidi started to walk down the corridor. Suddenly, there was a huge black shadow looming over them. It seemed to be sucking in objects around it. Caltech and Bahidi could hear a voice hovering. Caltech arced on and grabbed his sister's hands. They ran the other way to the exit. Bahidi pointed to the 2 gold patches glittering. On 3, both of them pushed the gold patches. The ground began to break down and they fell into the darkness. When they opened their eyes, they were outside the pyramid, the pharaoh and his servants marching across the desert. There are great dangers in the desert, said Father. I'll have to ask Hamadi to teach you 2 more about the desert. Caltech plodded over his father with his head hanging down. Bye-bye.
Everyone, we are LSB2.
My name is Helen.
My name is Jay. We are going to tell about a storybook, Caltech's Adventure.
Caltech was banned from going to the desert alone. He wanted to explore the amazing tombs of death. He just wanted to see the construction site. Father ordered him not to go near it, and you will never mention this again. He added in a stern voice. Buddy suggested that he should take her with him, and he would be fine. So they decided to explore together. Maybe the entrance is up there at the top. Buddy looked it up and pointed to the top of the pyramid. There was a golden path stuck to the side of the wall. Caltech kicked the path really hard, then to their amazement, a small piece of rock from the pyramid slid sideways and opened up to a long corridor. And suddenly the tunnel opened up into a chamber.
The chamber was filled with strange objects. Hundreds of wooden statues were lined up. They slowly walked toward the coffin in the middle of the chamber. They heard a voice from behind them. It was Fenuku, and he wanted them to bring his book of the dead. The book teaches you the way to meet Anubis, the god of the dead. You get to start a new life in the underworld after your heart is mastered by Anubis. Those who have heavy sin may not enter the new world. If the heart is light, you can rejoice in eternity, said Fenuku in a dreamy voice. Fenuku said he was deceived by the high priest. Fenuku refused to help him collect a high tax from the people, and the high priest wanted him to suffer. Caltech tried to reassure his sister. Don't worry, he said. I think we have Fenuku. We can ask him to help us get out of here. Thank you for listening. Bye.
My name is Ace and I speak dog attacks today. First, there are cute, nice dogs with people. But there are some scary dogs too. Finally, the dogs may attack you. Do not step your foot Do not squeal to the dog. Today I spoke about dog attacks today. I wish you will remember it. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
And I will talk about tiny but dangerous. Please listen carefully. Big animals with sharp claws and teeth are dangerous animals. But they are not the only ones. Some flies in Africa are very dangerous. When these flies bite people, they get high fever and feel sleepy. Then they die. They eat. These African flies kill almost 300,000 people every year. Some honeybees, when people get too close to killer bee, they get angry and sting people. I spoke about